somebody decide to be my PT, therapy, occupational therapy, and therapy. I feel like that's a common thing that I met in real life, but also in YouTube land. And why don't you do therapy, OT, and therapy? And I got the idea after watching my favorite Noble video, so I'm gonna put it like maybe right here, maybe right here, or maybe right there. Who knows where it is?
Go find it.
So I'll put it there, and if you're interested in a paraplegia, I'll put that there. But we're gonna talk about our perspective, what we experience and how we deal with it. So for those of you who don't know, I have quadriplegia body, which means I'm affected all the way around. And Sarah, you want to talk about disabilities?
So I have a form of muscular dystrophy that causes me to not have much range of motion, the ability to stand. So I'm pretty limited and need a lot of help.
Yep. And I bet, what do we want to start with? Our background and hair?
Yeah.
Therapy?
I think so.
So, you want me to
Yeah.
Okay. So my background, I have talked openly about this before, but I was a patient at a very research-oriented, how do I put this?
Research-oriented institution.
I'm a medical center.
Yeah.
Okay. Research-oriented medical center. So they wanted to try everything in the book. So I did physical therapy, occupational therapy, heat therapy from about 2 years old with early intervention in-home therapy all the way up till when I was 14 and got an attitude on me and protested the hell out of it. So I did about working on balance and about a reading, and in school we did motor exercises, OT, like handwriting and all that. I did not do outpatient OT, I did outpatient therapy to work on balance and learning how to use my walker, hander, and all that. And I did that twice a week, all the way up until I was 14. In addition to that, I did like Botox, heliotherapy, and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of mine was my preventative and get me ready for the operation that I would have, like a hip surgery, an atrial rotation surgery, and then after the surgery, I would do almost rehab to bring my muscles back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so my story is definitely a little bit different than Anna's. I also started with early intervention, so for me that was a program called First Steps, where for the first 3 years of your life, the OT or PT, sometimes both, will come to your house and do sessions with you and your family and kind of help you navigate what it might be like to be a disabled kid. And then I was very, very lucky to be in a school district that had a lot of experience with disability. So I was able to do school-based OT and PT through 5th grade, and then I switched over to outpatient OT and PT.
And with that, because I'm experienced, my OT and PT in school was pointless. they'd pull me out of practice and we'd do hand warm walk around the building.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is pointless.
Right.
Like in elementary school, we had like a mat, that I dance, but like the older you got, the more pointless it got.
Yeah, so for me, like the most important OT and PT that happened in school was really in that like kindergarten through second grade time. I was still able to walk using leg braces back then, so
Which is what I had.
yes. So mine were hip, knee, ankle, foot orthotics, and they went all the way from my hips to my feet, and I had locking mechanisms on the knee so that it would keep my legs straight, and I would like swing my hips and take a big step forward, and it was really slow and not functional at all, but so important because I needed to be able to practice being up and moving, keeping my muscles strong, especially since the disability I have can cause you to get weaker throughout your life.
Mm-hmm. So that was kind of our story about how we did it in our younger years, and now I
have more.
Oh, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I have so much. Okay, so I'm an OT nerd, right? Like, I love OT. So in middle school, I started doing swim OT, which was really, really cool because we got to practice all of the like meaningful occupation stuff in the water, so it was like easier for me to move. So I could practice like maintaining my strength, doing like reaching and everything in the water, so that I could like have the range and the mobility, because the water helps eliminate gravity. And then in high school, I switched over to PT in the water because I was more involved in adaptive sports, and PT was a little bit better of a fit at that time for like just the goals that I wanted to work on.
Yeah, and like I did him therapy too when I was like high school.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would you have like memories of some therapy?
Do I have memory? No, but that is kind of how I met Teddy.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
With our time,
Yeah.
after the video,
Yeah.
but yeah. I don't have any memory of that really. Except that was too that we could be tennis. I was telling you about that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked the aquatic therapy because it just like helped all my muscles like felt better when I was in the water, and like I said, it just made it so much easier for me to move, which was a huge part of like my OGPT rehab process. Even though it wasn't really like rehab, it was more maintenance.
Right. And like we'll get into that, but I feel like when you are younger, it's more about maintenance, and if you need surgery, preparing you for that. But when you get older, it's not maintenance at all. They assume that people who have disabilities don't necessarily need it. But for me, it was more, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Right? Because I heard multiple parents on a panel that I say, hey, oh my child is so mad when I bring them to my outpatient center every day after school, or however long, after school it is. And for me, that's really the reason I taught, because I was mad about it. And my parents were like, well, you are at a point where we can do everything at home. Why would we pay, by we I mean, why would we pay for something that A, make you unhappy, you know, and B, we can do it at our house and implement it into your daily life. Everything I do nowadays is PT, OT oriented. Like I recently wanted making my own dinner with an induction cooktop, and that I mean I have to use literally all my body for it, right? And like video game, and like I'm up and walking around toilet in my walkthrough. I did the treadmill while walking the new table documentary.
That sidebar, that documentary is so good.
Yeah, but yeah, so I feel like that's why I ended. I have more health drive in me than I do in a PT center.
Yeah,
Or OT.
yeah, pretty similar. So like for me, like the whole point of occupational therapy is to be able to engage in the things you need and want to do in a way that works for your body. So like Anna said, like using the induction cooktop, like that is something like an occupational therapy adaptation. It doesn't always have to be so formal. It can be like really informal, just like brainstorming with your friends to like get some ideas about what could be helpful.
Right, and then with PT, I feel like everything we do is a workout. You know, when I go to the bathroom to pee, I better hand myself up and do that independently. I mean, I have people who can help me, and I have DFP, but like if mom is doing something and I gotta pee, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna, you know, take myself and do it. So why are we going PT and doing all the things when I don't have to?
Yeah,
you know?
Especially if you're able to do it like safely in your home environment or whatever environment you want to be in. I think it's important to like know that you have the therapy as a fallback, like if you need it. But like,
and I talk about it like Paracard, you know, they help me get my workout routine down at a random movement.
Yep.
Like I went to Paracard, I went out there for like 2 months, you know, or more than that, but you know, and then I went out going and wanted to go into a random movement, use what they taught me and did it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that so much because that is like a story of OT success.
OT
or PT. Sorry, I like I said, I love OT.
I know.
So at Paraquad, it's a community center, basically a center for independent living, where anyone with a disability can sign up and get help. So one of the amazing services they offer is a accessible gym with like a health and wellness aspect to it. So you go, you get evaluated by either an OT or a PT, and then you get to have a membership to the gym where they have people floating around to help get you set up on things, to help teach you how to do things, to walk you through anything you need to learn, and then you can either keep going there or you can like transition yourself out and go to a normal gym, whichever is more comfortable for you. Anna goes to the normal gym. I go to Paraquad because it fits my needs a little bit better, and something I love about independent living is just that like
you can do what you want.
Exactly, you can do what you want, and you get to be in your home and community and like really participating.
Yeah, I love that too. And like all my DFP are pretty much down to help me do whatever activity I want to do, and that day when I'm a PT.
I agree. Having a helper who's down to do whatever you want to do is so important. Because it just makes your whole day go easier.
Yeah. So